Recording. All right. Welcome to the second edition of Game Talk. Uh, I am TP. This is Blue Dragon 1222 is Chris. Saffroth 83 is the what I want to say, how I want to introduce you.
The ghost with the most
The ridiculous I don't know.
in the flesh.
And on this game is talk.
Tell you another thing, brother.
On this game is talk, we're gonna be talking about relationships. What happened? You know, like why do we do this?
You gonna talk about what?
I can't. And call Chris out. He's like, wait, what? What we doing? Oh,
I'm going through something right now. If it's about relationships, nigga.
All right.
What's that? I'm out. I can't do it. All right. No, but this second one is gonna be about games that deserve sequels, remakes. Why is it doing it to my son's picture on the wall? That's weird. But games that deserve sequels or remakes, and we just gonna have like a little discussion, and nothing too formal and nothing like that. We just get some stuff off our chest. Now, me personally, the first game that always come to mind when I think about having a sequel, remakes, is Mega Man Legends. Like, I can't believe that after all this time, they left my boy on the moon, man. Like, he's stuck on the moon last 20 years. Like, the game part 2 ends with him on the moon, dog, and then they have the Legend 3 get canceled. And I'm like, why would you cancel this? Like, this was like a classic game. It was fantastic. That game, it more than deserves a sequel, more than deserves a remake, whatever they want to do with it. They need to do something. Not let that thing just sit and die, man. That probably was the best iteration of Mega Man, like, to me. Anyways, I know everybody like the classic side scrollers, but man, look, when they use Legends, dog, that was top for me. Legends was like, it had the backstory, it had action, combat, RPG elements. Like, I was just like, that was my game.
I never actually played. Well, I played them, but never actually beat any of them. There's like 3 of them.
It's 2.
2 of them. Oh, okay.
There is through 3. The other one is the Tron Bond game.
Oh, okay.
I didn't really dive. I really dove into the Tron Bond thing, but I was just
yeah, that is surprising that they haven't made like a 3rd one. I'm really surprised that Capcom haven't tried to. The popularity of that game is obviously there. So I don't know why Capcom hasn't decided to like go and be like, hey, let's make a remake of that.
Right.
Especially was KG and the Foon part of that? Part of did he create Mega Man Legends? Was he part of that project? I don't know why he did that fucking Mighty Number 9 shit over. So, dude, like, it was so bad. No, it was bad because when Mighty Number 9 came out, he caught a lot of flack. Like, people were pissed.
That game was hard. It was ridiculously hard.
Yeah, people were pissed. It was ugly too. That was an ugly game.
Yeah.
People were pissed about that game, bro. Like, cause a lot of, especially it's like people who put money towards it. Cause that game garnered a lot of money. Everybody was like, "Oh yeah, that's another Mega Man successor. Oh yeah, we're excited." And people were hyped. People were ready for it. Then when the game finally came out, I had actually put some money towards it too, because I was excited to play it because I was also a fan of like Mega Man X and the Mega Man X series and the side scroll. I didn't really like the old ones too much because they were just hard for no reason.
You ever discussed like why the whole fallout happened in Capcom? Because I mean, when he left Capcom, I know he did Record, and that was like, and Mighty Number 9, but it was like I don't understand.
Oh, that's right, because Capcom still has the right to Mega Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And KG, he's not part of the team no more. Okay. But he fucked up making that damn number 9 shit. You know, but see, he was with a. I can't really blame him because I mean he ain't had that much money. Well, no, he garnered enough money to make.
They
He could have made
garnered
that
a lot
game
of
better.
money. It did.
Yeah, he could have made that game better. He could have
He
made
could
it.
have made it better. He could have made it better.
Well, as a Mega Man connoisseur myself, been playing them since the 80s. Um, my, I knew where he was going with Mighty Number Nine. He didn't want it to be, because some people always say that Mega Man is generally easy, or some Mega Man, I guess from 2 on up.
Yeah.
And then you get to like the X series, and then it kind of mixes up.
Check your mic level.
Is it low?
You coming in kind of a little staticky with it.
Oh shoot! Let me
I don't know if it's
change
too
that
high
up.
or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna just change it up. How about that?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, so I knew where he was going with that, but that game was ridiculously hard. It was a lot of those cheap, um, those cheap deaths that usually you'll get towards the end of a Mega Man, but not necessarily in the beginning.
Yeah,
like that stuff was in the beginning. I was like, man, I hate it. Mega Man Legends. I of course I played it. Kind of liked it, but I always like Mega Man as a side scroll. I think it just works better.
I don't know. I fell in love with that game. That game just. I was like, I always like Mega Man. You know, Mega Man. But man, when they did that Legends, man, I don't know. I think the 3D aspect of it and everything.
Yeah.
It really
But
got.
there was no trouble when they make games like Sonic when they tried to move that 3D. Yeah. It was. It's always rough.
The Sonic was kind of weird 3D. It was.
It's hard to do 3D, like especially when it's always been like 2D. Oh shoot!
You know, I ain't seen that how that game looked like in a hot minute. Let me start streaming and see if anybody else jumping here and talking shit.
Which game you talking about?
Mega Man Legend. Like,
oh yeah.
I'm gonna be like playing like clips and stuff on like YouTube and shit.
The crazy thing about it was I found it like what was I looking for? I was looking for a totally new game on PlayStation, and I rolled into it and I was like, yo, what kind of Mega Man is this? And I looked at the back, you know, back then when the back of the game actually meant something. And
Right.
I looked at the back and I was like, yo, this look kind of different from a Mega Man game, because I thought it would be another side scrolling type of thing. And I said, man, I'm gonna just try it out. They had it on sale and I picked it up. Man, I got it home and you talking about it. Bro, I got lost in that game. I played it the whole week. Like I started over like multiple times, trying to get certain missions right and make sure I got all the parts to certain weapons. It was a lot of fun, and I figured now a game like that would like really explode on the scene, because like it's stuff that's been done with RPGs and action games and things now. Like it's just, I feel like they could make it really fire if they really like put some effort into it. And Capcom, Capcom remaking stuff, they reviving stuff and remaking and doing all kind of other things. I'm like, why not get it another shot?
I mean, they did what 11. I mean, they went back 2D. I think it's hard to get some of those. That was the one thing about Mega Man Legends that I had a hard time. It's hard to get those elements that you had with that side scroller into that 3D space, because it was open world, so you just changed the whole dynamic of that game.
I buy that.
I liked it for what it was, but I knew that 2D is pretty much where it's kind of like, most things. 2D is kind of like where it lives and where a lot of people, really enjoy it, is in that 2D space. Even within the X series, when I think it was either X7 or 8, when they went a little 3D with it, it's different, I guess if you look at it like first person shooter, maybe, but even then, it's still, I don't know, still not the same.
I feel like if they did it something like if they did it now the way it was, or change the way some things about it, but did like if they did then now, I thought it'd be really good. They had a lot of games that kind of going that way now, especially a lot of side scrolling, the platforms and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of like when I saw how Santa Monica changed God of War.
right.
Stuff God of War, I was just like, man, that made me feel like anything was possible after I saw that.
They can take new directions with any type of game to make it good, man. It's the way you do it. You gotta take time to think about it.
Let's see, if I had to remake a game other than Legend of Dragoon, oh shoot.
Yes, Legend of Dragoon. That deserves more than either a remake or a sequel.
Yeah.
Let me see. What else would I remake?
You said remake or sequel, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a list, nigga.
Go ahead. That's what it's for.
Yeah.
Well, definitely for remake, definitely Chrono Trigger.
Oh yeah.
I can get behind that.
Definitely Chrono Trigger. Definitely needs a remake. If they just remake that game with Dragon Quest 11 graphics, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can get behind that. Definitely, I would love to see a Chrono Trigger remake.
Yeah, definitely a remake. Oh, for that, Paul. I'd like to see a remake to damn near Final Fantasy 1 through fucking
6.
Yep,
Yeah.
1 through 6.
Yeah, 1 through 6. Yeah, 1 through 6.
1 through 6, though. But if I had to choose one between 1 through 6, I'd definitely say 6. Because
Everybody would say 6. Trust me.
The only reason I say that is because 4 actually had a 3DS remake.
Yeah, 4D.
Well, not a 3DS, a DS remake, even though that mother was ugly. It was still a remake. Final Fantasy 4 had a remake. 1 and 2 had remakes too, as well, from their original games. 3 also had a DS remake. What was that? Final Fantasy 5 also had a PC remake too. Actually, I take that back. 6 had one too. But if I had to see it in graphics of today, I would choose 6.
I can see it. I would choose 6 as well.
Yeah,
it would definitely be one of the ones I would want to. But I'm like Adrian. I think they all of them I feel deserve it.
Yeah. One interesting game I would like to see a sequel to is Biden Kato.
No, I never played that.
I
never played that.
I'd like to see a sequel to that.
I think they should redo Bushido Blade as one of the original PlayStation games. I'm surprised they never went back to that game. That was like the first game I think you could buy on a PlayStation. Minus Crash Bandicoot, I think.
I thought they did like a remaster.
That game.
I had never seen a remake of Bushido Blade.
They made sequels, but they ain't never remake the original.
Yeah. They could really do that just for nostalgia purposes. I thought the PlayStation 5 would have came out with like some of those games.
There's a game coming out. It's actually a fighting game coming out next year that's similar to Bushido Blade. That shit ugly to me though. Actually, I ain't gonna say it's ugly. It's a pretty game. It's a pretty game, but it's just like it looks like it looks okay. It looks okay. I just say it looks okay. It doesn't look like Bushido. It looks like a Bushido Blade, like, spiritual successor to the Bushido Blade. It looks like, I forgot what the name of it. I was looking at like top fighting games coming out in 2021, and it was on there, and it looks fun.
The way some of these fighting games look, today, it probably wouldn't it wouldn't measure up.
Well, shoot, man, it's a lot of fighting games. Like the most popular one that like Rival Schools. Rival Schools is
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Right.
Rival School. Yep.
that would like to see remade. Definitely like to see what was that? It was another fighting game that like to come back. A lot of people want to see Power Stone come back.
Yeah. Power Stone.
Um,
I guess with Smash Brothers, my Power Stone that could work.
I don't know. Smash Bros. Kind of taking over the world right now as far as
Yeah.
adding people in the games because they got Sakurai is not playing with the characters to add in that fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga adding everybody, anyone, and everybody to that fucking game.
Oh yeah.
What about RPGs for y'all?
RPGs.
I understand. Come on, Trigger.
I think right off the bat for me, probably be
Grandia.
Lost Odyssey.
Which one, Randy? Lost Odyssey? Well, Lost Odyssey deserves a sequel. Yeah,
It deserves a sequel.
definitely deserves a sequel.
I hate
Lost
it.
Odyssey was underrated.
It has like a really bad cliffhanger ending, and I was just like, dog, come on.
You already know Blue Dragon for me. That shit needs a
Oh
sequel.
yeah.
Oh, Blue Dragon, yeah.
Yeah, that shit needs a sequel.
Man, what was that game? I forgot the name
Blue
of it. It
Dragon
was
actually
on
had a sequel.
Xbox, and they had that little $1 million prize to it, but it was, I guess, nobody actually won it. But it was actually a tight game. Oh, I cannot think of that game.
It was on 360.
I want to say it was on a red. No, yeah, it had to be on 360.
Probably
Was it an RPG?
You could kind of say that, but
probably,
it was an action game,
oh, I know exactly what you're talking. It was an RPG. I think I know what you're talking about.
and you can like shoot the guns like with both hands, and like one button for the left hand, one button for the right hand.
Oh, never mind. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm lost. I'm like,
I'm gonna have to look that one up.
It was a shooting game.
Mm-hmm.
And it was an RPG. I don't know what that is.
I don't remember that. I don't remember nothing like that.
I was thinking of God, what was the name of that game? That RPG, the action RPG that came on 360. It was good. It was short though.
Yeah, it really was short, and it ended on a cliffhanger because you was like in this winter desert thing, and then it got to the end, and the people came out, and then it just went off.
I don't know what game you talking about. It was guns though.
God, I hate just do that.
Only one I know with like guns, like RPG was. Well, this was a first person shooter. Oh,
I can't stand games that do that.
Advent Rising. That was the name.
Advent Rising. Oh,
Advent Rising.
I ain't never played
I
it.
actually remember us talking about
Man, that game it was hidden because a lot of people like I remember it on the box. It was like, yeah, whoever beats the game first gets like $1 million, something like that. But it ended up being like some kind of crazy scheme to get people to buy the game. But I don't think anybody won the prize, so it caught a lot of flack. And then people just stopped playing it. But then I remember I either had to pick it up from Hollywood Video.
that was on the first it was on the first Xbox, wasn't it?
I want to say it was on 360, but who knows? I can't remember.
No, I think that was on the original Xbox.
Original Xbox.
Yeah.
Hey, I have been Rising.
Advent Rising.
I think it was
Surprisingly good.
Oh yeah, I ain't never played this shit. I don't remember this though. The game I was thinking of was Infinite Undiscovery. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. Infinite Undiscovery was another one I was gonna say. Definitely, it definitely deserves either a sequel or remake. That game is such a hidden gem, man. Like for like $12.99. Like I had never played it, and I was just looking for something new to play, and I had just got through playing Blue Dragon, which you're talking about, Chris, and I said, what is Infinite Undiscovery? And I picked it up and I said, I'll just, we were in GameStop at the time. So I was like, I'll just take it home. And if I don't like it, I'll just bring it back. Man, I spent the entire week playing that game. Like the entire week. I couldn't put it down. You have like a big giant roster of people you could choose from. Like the combat was great. The story was great. And the ending is just like, okay, like, oh man, like they gotta do a sequel to this, or they gotta do something, and nothing. Like, I guess nobody really gravitated towards the game.
Wait, what game we talking about?
Infinite Undiscovered.
Oh yeah. Well, it didn't have that much advertising for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it didn't have that much. The advertising for that game was like really bad.
Yeah.
I ain't really talk about Blue Dragon. Now they advertised the shit out of that game in Japan and Blue
They
Dragon.
did. Yeah, they really did.
And then they advertised the shit out of Lost Odyssey. Well, yeah, Lost Odyssey got advertised pretty good.
Not as hard as Blue Dragon. I remember.
Blue Dragon was the most.
Yeah, I remember a few things from Lost Odyssey, but I don't know. Lost Odyssey was definitely. I feel like Xbox really missed a chance to make a good franchise out of that game, just like they did with Mass Effect. Remember, they had Mass Effect first.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of another. I would like to see Xenogears remade.
That would be nice.
Oh my God,
Jade Empire.
I can't
Empire.
forget.
Jade Empire.
Jade Empire was a good one. I can't forget about Rogue Galaxy. My God.
Oh yeah.
Rogue Galaxy deserves a sequel 1,000 times over. 1,000 times.
Yeah, I do.
So I remember talking Adrian's ear off about that game when I first picked that up.
Yeah.
Dog, you gotta play this game, dog. This game fire. He was like, man, what's it called?
Oh, actually, you never played Rogue Galaxy?
No, he played it later, but I'm just saying, like, I talked his ear off about, like, bro, you gotta get this game.
Man, Skies of Arcadia. Oh, I forgot.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm telling you, GameCube has some hidden gems. Skies of Arcadia,
definitely.
Biting Katos, man, like, dude.
GameCube is an underrated system.
It was the first one that had Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
They had some good games on there. Very good game. Skies of Arcadia, though, man. Wow.
I know, man. Hey, name ain't said in a while. Vagrant Story. Oh my, Vagrant Story and Parasite Eve.
Parasite Eve definitely needs a remake.
Well, Parasite Eve had like 2 sequels, but they put the first one on PSP, and I think it was where they put them at, but they didn't get traction.
Yeah, because the third birthday was actually pretty good. It was just on PSP.
Yeah, man, they let that fall by the wayside.
That'd be a good game to actually play on YouTube.
Yeah. Why do they let all these the gems like fall by the wayside, but then they make the real trash games. They make sequels to like Too Human. Remember Too Human?
Right.
It's like, why does this game have a sequel? Risen had 3. Risen
had 2. Worlds had 2.
I was like, what the hell?
Square Enix, like, they had a lot of hidden gems they could have remade. I would like to see Musashi come back. Wasn't it? Yeah. I'd like to see that come back.
Man, wow! Just thinking about that stuff, man. It's like, what were they?
I'm surprised they have not. I'm surprised who did Jak and Daxter. I am surprised a new Jak and Daxter has not came out yet.
I think one is coming. I really do. One is coming.
I am really surprised that I'm not surprised about Ratchet and Clank, but Jak and Daxter was the shit, especially when he went to the little shadow mode that he did. Oh, dude, Jak and Daxter was the shit.
I believe one is coming though. They when they did Ratchet and Clank, I said I can firmly see, and then they just did Crash. I can see it making a comeback.
Yeah, and Ratchet and Clank got a new one coming out. That bitch actually look kind of clean.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm getting that Ratchet and Clank. I'm sorry, that Ratchet and Clank.
No, that mode look fun. It look fun. That shit look clean. I played the last Ratchet and Clank.
I'm definitely getting that Ratchet and Clank.
I
might.
Wait, hold
on. What was that?
Memory Lane, man.
Definitely.
I'm trying to think one.
Games that, man, just like take Legend of Dragoon for
Yeah.
It has a cult following. And it's like it's a reason why the game is a classic.
Yeah. That's why I said that Vagrant Story, all of them, man. That was the games back in the day.
Oh, come on, I missed that.
Oh, let's see.
2K will drive you, dog.
We still on RPGs?
Yeah, well, RPGs, any game, just whatever come to mind.
What's that game you used to play all the time? Onimusha?
Oh yeah, oh Onimusha, man, definitely. Like, I don't know what's Capcom. I know Capcom hitting the ground running with this Resident Evil remakes and stuff like that. So they going
Yeah.
but they need to revive like Mega Man and Onimusha, definitely. Like I stayed playing Onimusha all the time, beat it like I never played it before. Onimusha was great.
Well, they made Mega Man. Well, I guess you're talking about on the Legend series.
Yeah. I mean Legends. That's my bad. Legends. I don't know, man. I just feel like Capcom need to spread some of that love around, man.
Yeah, they still got some gems out there.
Oh yeah, they do.
I saw they just redid. Well, this ain't Capcom, but I saw they redoing Ghosts and Goblins. I'm like, y'all going back. It's just do some more stuff.
The thing that I'm tripping off of is why would they do they doing Resident Evil 4, and I'm like, why would you do Resident Evil 4 and not Code Veronica? Especially after doing 3, you know, Code Veronica should be
right.
I'm like, I don't understand what they're doing there.
Well, I guess 4 is more popular.
I mean, but you know, I feel like 4 got all the love. It got all the love that it needed. All the love that is there. Like people still play 4 on PlayStation 4 and other things. But Veronica was the one that kind of got like swept by the wayside, and Code Veronica was fantastic. It was good. I thought it was.
On Dreamcast.
Yeah, when the Dreamcast and
I think every game that was pretty much Dreamcast, they just kind of forgot about. Like Power Stone was on Dreamcast.
Yeah, it's on Dreamcast. I don't know, man. It just I don't know. But Dreamcast games, like they had some good ones.
Oh yeah.
Adventure, I thought was good on there.
We all know about the Shindu. They finally redid that one.
Finally.
Well, at least I still ain't even played it. I'm curious.
I got it. I need to finish it.
Me too. I actually want to see the ending.
I'm scared.
I think, like Chris said, all of the Kickstarter games is kind of like, I mean, you get the money, but I guess they just don't have the support behind it.
Yeah.
I mean, even though Mighty Number 9 looked good, but man, that game is hard. That game, like, it's one boss where there's like electrical wires that I think could kill you in like 2 or 3 zaps, and you got to dodge the enemy, and then the electrical wires go off at random times. I'm like, man, who? Why? Like, I don't know anybody I think who's ever beat that game.
I don't know, man.
I don't know nobody.
Yeah, I didn't hear a lot about it after it came out. You're the only person I know that got it.
Yeah. I got it because I was a Mega Man fan. I was like, oh, okay. Because we weren't getting another Mega Man, so I'm like, cool, let's do it. I think I beat like maybe 3 or 4 bosses, and then I was just like, man, it was just so many cheap things to kill you. Like, man, forget this game. I'd rather chop off my foot and try to get through this.
You say chop off your foot?
Man, it's like I knew like when people was like, yeah, Mega Man is kind of easy. I get where he was going. He was like, well, I don't want to make an easy Mega Man game. But at the same time, I'm like,
they
man,
play,
you made
man.
it ridiculous though. Man, he just made it ridiculous. It's like, let's
I
man.
think it depends on the player, man, because Mega Man games were not that easy to me.
Shoot, I would say I can go through 2 in my sleep. 2, 3,
Well,
4,
yeah,
5, 6. I can pretty much go through them in my sleep. They weren't like supremely difficult until you got like to the very end. But even then, it wasn't like
I'll give
insurmountable.
Once you learn the levels,
Right. You pretty.
you know.
But on Mighty Number 9, you can learn them levels all you want to, and you're still gonna die. Because there's just so many things that can kill you like with one hit. Like in most Mega Man, you can take a couple hits, and that might be a few spikes here or there, and then you might hit them once, but then you'll figure out how to get through them. On this one, you'll learn one of them, and then there'll be another whole trap, and you're like, man, what the
hell was that?
Right. You like, man, what the? And then you'll get through that trap, and then there's another trap. You like, what? It was so frustrating. And then if you die, it'll take you all the way back to the end. You just like, man.
I felt like Lost Odyssey wasn't everybody like try to make it out that like it was easy, but hell, Lost Odyssey had it was a pretty decent learning curve on how Lost Odyssey die.
But you'll get it eventually.
I don't know. Later in the game, some of them bosses was real.
Hey, what are we talking about?
We just talking about some of the
hard games.
You mentioned how hard
in Lost Odyssey.
I didn't think it was that hard.
Later in the game, some of those bosses got real.
Oh yeah, they actually had the cool thing about that. They actually had a secret boss in that game called Blue Dragon.
Oh really?
Yep. They had another one called Persona.
Oh,
he would know that.
Yeah. That was actually kind of tough too. That Blue Dragon was real tough. I ain't gonna even lie. But that game could get hard later on. Like the last boss was super easy. I was OP in that game though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you can get OP in the game. You definitely do that.
Yeah, I was OP in that shit.
And I would have been OP if somebody went up talking about, man, let's play Metal Gear Solid 4. Let's go online.
I never played any of the Metal Gears online.
Dude, man, we used to be.
Do you remember that?
There was a dude named Casey Ryback. Oh my God, this dude was murking.
Casey Ryback, like off of
it was gamer tag.
Fucking Ryback, man.
Man, that's all we would say, like Casey fucking Ryback.
Casey fucking Ryback.
Do you remember that that multiplayer on that Metal Gear?
That's what I'm talking about.
Like,
right.
Hey, you remember when we was on with Bryce and that dude was standing in the corner, got shot in the back of the head. He was like, oh my God, that had me rolling, dog. Oh, that was so funny.
That was a pretty good online experience, and
it was. I admit, it was a lot of fun. All right, now what about fighting games?
Oh shit, plenty of. Well, shit. What you call it? Rival Schools is the main one.
I think they're doing all the other ones like Bloody Roar. I heard they was making a sequel.
I'll believe Bloody Roar when I see it.
Yeah, I think Bloody Roar is like out of it.
Let's see. That was one Sega game that I can't even remember the name of that I thought was pretty interesting, but I could not remember the name. It was like something the Sacred Fist, and I can't remember the first name of it.
I want to see more of the crossover games, like the X-Men versus Street Fighter type things, stuff like that.
Supposedly they're supposed to still be working on Tekken X Street Fighter, but now again, I believe when I see
it. Oh my God, you talking about that vaporware?
Yeah. And then Soul Calibur actually brought one of the a character they ain't been in Soul Calibur since shit the second one or the first one. They brought Huang back.
Oh,
That's
yeah?
interesting. Yeah. That nigga ain't been in the game. He like Yoon Soon took his place in Soul Calibur 2, but a lot of people missed Huang. Everybody loves Huang for some reason. But Huang, good reason. Huang was a
Pretty
dope
good,
ass character. But I would like to see Marvel vs. Capcom come back.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I would like to see it come back with the X-Men and everything. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite wasn't bad. It was just ugly.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I laughed out a little loud on that one. Sorry.
Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite was just ugly, but it was
Man, I could not get in that game.
man, the gameplay was dope, but it was an ugly game. Presentation was bad.
Mm.
Trying to think of other fighters. Virtual Fighter. That's a
Yeah.
big one.
Virtual Fighter, yeah.
Virtual Fighter, they should have been did Virtual Fighter 6. I don't know what the fuck they doing with that shit. They brought Samurai Showdown back.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's another fighter? They making another KO. Well, fighting games have actually been pretty good recently.
Oh yeah, recent. Yeah.
Yeah, recently
I was talking about like some old, like maybe an older game or something like that.
shoot, the only one I can really think of those two like Power Stone. Oh, I would like to see Tatsunoko versus Capcom again. Another like Tatsunoko versus Capcom game because that game was dope.
Oh, shoot. What was that psychic fighter game that was out
Psychic
back?
Force.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Psychic Force back.
You say Fighter?
Psychic Force.
Yeah.
I never
You would be able to float and everything and do some air combos.
Yep. Psychic Force is dope. And then Star Gladiator.
What was the God, what was the other game that had like sort of fatalities on it and stuff like that? I can't think of the name of the game. It was
sort of fatalities.
It was popular around the time of was it Eternal Champions?
Talking about on Sega?
I'm trying to think which one it was. It was like
We ain't talking about the prehistoric one with all the dinosaurs. Huh?
no. It was I can't think of the name of it. I think it was it Eternal Champions?
Yo, Primal Rage? That ain't Primal Rage.
No, I think it was called Eternal Champions.
On Sega? That's the only one I can think of.
They had like dinosaurs and it was kind of like Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about. It was an arcade.
I can't think of the name for nothing.
I'm trying to think of another fighter.
Yeah.
There's not that many like fighters because most of the fighters that they have been made, like the good ones, have been like, have moved on and became like better games or had spiritual successors.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Compared to like a whole bunch of different other games. Street Fighter ain't do something. I don't know what the hell they doing. They fucking up. They not fucking up.
Are you supposed to be so into fighters, man?
They not fucking up. It's just that Street Fighter 5 is just fucking like, man, that fucking game, bro. like I love and I got a love-hate relationship with Street Fighter 5. Like it's like
one minute I remember you going, yo man, this game fire. You like, know the game, dog.
Yeah, it just gets boring. Like I get when I get back on, I get just doing the same combos and shit. Like, dude, if you watch like my Guilty Gear videos, Guilty Gear, dog, that fucking shit, it remains fresh no matter how many times I play that game. From the old one all the way to the new one.
I feel like Street Fighter just needs something new, like maybe a game that's almost like a Fatal Fury or something. like not Fatal Fury, but I'm tripping. Like a what's the game?
They just need to revamp their gameplay. That's all they need to do. Come up with new mechanics.
What's the game? God, it says it plays like Double Dragon. I can't even think of the name of the damn game. I don't remember Jack today, man. What is wrong with me?
I don't know, but I just know Street Fighter 5 need to revamp Street Fighter need to revamp their gameplay. And you know, I don't know Left, he's not part of Capcom no more.
Do what?
Yoshinori Ono, the one that usually directs Street Fighter, he ain't part of Capcom no more.
Oh, I know. I remember the game. Streets of Rage. They need to. Maybe you
get Streets of Rage 4.
Yeah. Kind of like a beat 'em up.
I'm just. They need. Like, I feel like Street Fighter need like a change. Like maybe throw a game kind of like Streets of Rage or something like a maybe
Fighting Force.
2D type of thing.
Well, no, they need to stay 2D, but the only thing they just need to revamp their gameplay. Yeah. Like, cause right now Street Fighter as it is, Street Fighter 5 at least, they tried to make Street Fighter 5 accessible to new players, which a lot of fighting games are doing that now. Guilty Gear Strive trying to do the same thing, but they changed it up after everybody was like, you know what? No, fuck that. Y'all need to make it where everybody can have some originality with their characters and do some combos and shit like that. Y'all need to change that up. Developers were actually listening to the players when it came to Guilty Gear Strive. See, for Street Fighter 5, man, they was going to the new players with these, what you call the crush counter, I hate that shit. Like the crush counters, and they tried to freshen it up a little bit with different V triggers and supers and V skills and stuff like that, but it still did not help that game. It helped it a little bit, but like it's the Street Fighter. Like for me, it was hard for me to find like a really character that I enjoyed playing. Like I enjoyed playing Chun-Li, but after a while, man, it got boring. Like it got boring to play her. Because like I couldn't really do any like unique combos or pretty much everybody was doing like the same shit in Street Fighter 5. Well, you didn't see like any unique shit in Street Fighter 5. All thing you saw was like really cool reads and stuff like that. Like, oh, I can't believe he read that. Oh, damn, look how he did that comeback and stuff like that. But you didn't really see like any cool flashy shit in Street Fighter 5 like you do in like Guilty Gear, Marvel and shit like that.
I definitely feel like that's why I stopped playing fighting games as much because it can get repetitive. I guess that's the name of the game, but I don't know. After a while, just kind of like do the same fireball over and over again. I'm gonna do this.
Well, see, that's why they changed it. They try to change it up for people to make it easier for newer players to play the game, or people who weren't that good at fighting games to play. But the thing when you do that is that you do make the games a little bit more boring. Because Mortal Kombat the same way. Mortal Kombat X was dope. Like that gameplay was dope in X. XL game, like that game pisses me off. I hate the fucking variations and that shit is whack to me. It looks great. Mortal Kombat looks amazing. The characters look cool as fuck. And some of the moves are dope looking. The character, and like everything about that game is good except the gameplay. I don't like that gameplay. That shit is boring to watch too. And what pissed me off when they announced a new character and they be showing all the moves and shit, yeah, you show me all this cool shit, but they ain't gonna be able to do all that shit in one variation. You gotta choose a different variation and shit like that. Nah, I ain't got time for that, dog.
Right.
I ain't got time for that. That's too much. Just give every character all their moves and let us do unique and cool shit with them to where they're not broken and balance the game. And I don't know why developers are going away from that shit. I was gonna be mad if Strive didn't change. If Guilty Gear Strive didn't change that shit, boy, I was gonna be mad, bro. But they went back to making it kind of they still trying to make it accessible to new players, but Guilty Gear always been kind of a hard fighting game to play as far as like its mechanics, but
I know
not as hard as some other players. Like Blaze Blue was a little bit more difficult, I think, than Guilty Gear.
At one point they were talking about a sequel to Final Fantasy X that would tie up the series, and I'm like, why didn't they just do that in the first place and finish it. You know what I'm saying? Because after 2, I don't lie. At 10-2, I had sour taste in my mouth after that game. I'm like, okay, look.
Oh yeah.
You get to the end, and then he's supposed to come back, and it's like, okay, he come back, and like, where's the rest of this story? Like, it can't just end there. Like,
yeah, I heard somewhere too that they were trying to make
something that they kind of secretly working on, but I don't know.
Yeah, I heard somewhere too that they were trying to make a Final Fantasy X-3, which that'd be interesting.
Mm.
Gonna complete the story. But if they gonna do that, that shit better be full fledged awesome. If you trying to do Final Fantasy X-3, like that might as well be a full fledged game if you waiting this long to do a sequel for it.
Oh hell yeah, definitely. God, it can't be you can't do another 13.
Nah, yeah. And it was I ain't had no problems with 13, but 13 story was so convoluted and all over the place. Yeah.
13 had 3 of them, but nobody else can. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. So
I tried.
but you know what? I can't fault them because Final Fantasy 13 really was supposed to be on next gen console. They really wanted to do that on PlayStation 4.
I'm telling you, Final Fantasy 13, it wasn't a horrible game, but that story, bro, that story.
Yeah, story.
Oh yeah, that story was. And see, the story in like the story in 1 got confusing close to the end, but when they started breaking off into 2 and 3, I really got lost in 3. I didn't know what the fuck was happening in 3. All I know is that Lightning became a goddess and she trying to stop the world from ending. I'm like, how the fuck this happened from between 2 and 3?
Right.
Exactly, dog. That's the only thing that threw me about that game. I'm like, okay, Lightning is a goddess now. Like, once she gets a soldier on the last game, they just talk shit every now and then.
Yeah, then I don't even know what was really going on in 2 with Sarah going back in time and all this bullshit. I don't know what the hell Sarah was doing in 2. I gotta play. Well, I can't wait to play those games again so I can see what the fuck. Because every time I play those games, I learn a little bit more, but I'm still confused.
It's confusing. I mean, I was like, so we got what 6 people in the first one in the party, Then we get these 2 people in throughout the whole entire game of part 2, just 2 people, and
yeah.
Okay, like we have no party, we have like no. There's not really anything going on. You just keep going from land to land. You don't really know overall. And then when you do, you be like, what? Like, I swear at the end of every chapter, I was like, what?
Oh, it's one series I know for. I wish they got like a sequel or a remake, and that's Monokini. That game there was low key like dope as fuck.
Which one? What is it called again?
Monokini.
Monokini. I never heard that one.
Man. The Monokini, you had NIS made that game. They made the Artanelico series too. But
I know the Artanelico.
Yeah, Artanelico was fine. It was good. It was all right. But Monokini, boy, that shit there was clean, bro. Like that game there was dope. If you like that series that you like, so like the Trail series, Monokini is kind of the same way. But Monokini only had 2 games, and that surprised me.
What's this?
PS2.
Okay, I can't believe I never heard it.
Gotta go back and look at it.
Yeah, I never heard it.
Go look up Monokini. And the characters was dope, and the special, and the man, that game was my shit. That game was my shit. Yeah, boy. Hey, dog, I might have to go. But see, the only thing is,
when you think of one, I can't believe we forgot it. Xenosaga.
Well, I said Xenogears. I don't think Xenosaga need one.
Man, I love to do like a remake of Xenosaga or like sequel to it, whatever.
I wouldn't like because the only thing about Xenosaga, I hated Xenosaga 2. Xenosaga 3 and 1 was good, but 2 was trash.
What was wrong with 2?
2 was trash. I ain't like 2 was just trash to me. I beat it, but I just did not like 2. And the graphics were ugly too. 2 graphics was ugly.
Okay, I'll give you that. The graphics weren't that great on them any of them until 3.
No, 1 had decent graphics. It was all right. They had big heads, but I mean, at least they faces wasn't as ugly as two.
All right.
1 and 2 were kind of but boy,
They had big eyes. They ain't had big head. They had big eyes. Their eyes was huge as fuck. Yeah.
Cosmos.
The only thing about Xenosaga is like Xenosaga is just like there was a lot of dialogue in that game, but I wouldn't.
Or was it?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't replay that series though. I definitely think out of the Xeno series, definitely Xenogears deserves definitely the remake and a sequel, remake and a sequel. Xenoblade Chronicles X fucking need a re-release on fucking.
Like a definitive edition or something like that.
No, not Xenoblade Chronicles, but not Chronicles X.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Chronicle X is that one where you had you customize the mechs and shit.
Oh, I know.
The one I put like 400 hours in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
What? I didn't think that was humanly possible. Yeah. 400 hours in. 400 hours.
Dude, that game. What made that game? Dude, the customizing of the mechs, man. That shit was dope. And the different mechs you get. Dude, when I found out that I could get a mech with Phoenix wings, I was done.
Yeah, we have a good robot game in a while, man.
Oh yeah.
Damn, IGN gave this game a 2.7 out of 10.
Which one is that?
That shit was clean though, Monokemia.
No.
You got a 2.7.
A 2.7, but the user rate is like high as fuck. Fuck IGN, dog.
IGN be biased as hell though, dog. They do.
Yeah, especially back in the day, bro. Boy, back in the day, dog. Oh, but they gave Monokemia 2 a 4.9 out of 5. What kind of fucking bullshit is this? See, that's why I don't fuck with you reviewers, dog.
Hey,
They be having different people. That be the opinion of one person.
That's funny.
Let's talk about that Chrono Trigger. Let's see now. The reason Chrono out of any game that needs a remake, Chrono Trigger, like, Chrono. Well, what was the other one? They did have a sequel though. What was that? Chrono Cross.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chrono Cross was the sequel. Which wasn't bad.
Saga Frontier, man. Even them, man.
They just had a game re-release.
Oh, Saga Frontier?
I think so. Let me see.
When I started getting into it, but I never finished it. I think it was Magna Carta.
I could not get into fucking Magna Carta.
I couldn't get into it.
Damon loved it. He loved the first one. I think I bought the second one.
That dude be fouling, bro. God, dog.
There is a matter that requires your attention.
You probably get the laugh, Chris, playing 2K.
I love the which Mega Man? Is this the remake of this Mega Man? Is this Mega Man? This is Mega Man 11.
Yeah, 11 was good. I like 11.
Oh shit, 11 looked pretty too. This is what Mighty Number 9 should have been.
Yeah, and they added that gear system to them, so it's like I guess it was original idea that they were supposed to do on like the other ones, but they never did. So he added it on this one, where like either the gears can give them like a boost of speed, or it does something else. Okay, it has 2 functions to it. It comes in handy. So it was nice for them to kind of innovate it with that particular thing.
Jay Bigger, what's up, good sir? Wait, my thing must be asking. There's a couple people that had jumped in here.
What about so we did fighting games, RPGs, what the ones we can think of anyway. Any action games?
Other than Onimusha?
Fucking Ninja Guy. No other action game. Ninja Guy. That's it.
You guys have like 3 or 4 of them, like
one of my Ninja Guy and forehead, bro.
That was actually the first video I was watching on your channel when you was playing those Ninja Gaiden games.
Oh, nigga, I recorded those when I was fat. It was so funny going back and looking at those videos, and then looking at me now. I'm like, oh my god, I was so fat during those times. But I played Ninja Gaiden. Like, shit, I know that game like the back of my hand. That's one action game.
We worked together. That's all you talked about was Ninja Gaiden all the time.
Yep. I know that game like the back of my hand. I'm waiting on Ninja Gaiden fucking 4. Let me see what Team Ninja working on next, because they pissing me off.
We in the middle of doing research and everything.
Because Team Ninja tripping now. They just made. I think did they just make that new Hyrule Warriors game?
Oh, I saw. Yeah, I saw that. What is Calamity?
Yeah, Calamity, some shit like that.
Action 1. They should redo 1, man.
Redo what? Ninja Gaiden 1?
No, the game called 1.
This is called 1?
PlayStation. Remember, it starts off, it'd be like, I made a mistake. Like, what? That was actually a pretty dope game.
Well, I made a mistake.
Man, Max Payne, man. We should do another Max Payne.
Another Max Payne with another Max Payne would be good.
As long as they don't do the movie again. We can do it out the movie.
Oh my god, bro.
Man, you remember they did the bullet time in the movie? I think somebody went and got some popcorn, came back, and he was still gliding.
Oh shit, my bad.
It was fun. I was like,
we got people in here chatting with us, y'all.
What they say?
You just I don't know. I'm trying to do. I apologize, Jay Bigger. I don't know who you are, but we talking video games, good sir.
Yeah, but we talking about
we talking about action games, right?
Games that deserve sequels or remakes.
Yeah, we on action games now, though, huh?
Action. Let's see. Action.
I forgot to change the title of my goddamn stream.
Other than Onimusha? Trying to think.
No, I would like another fucking Onimusha.
Yeah.
I would.
I told him that Onimusha was great. That game was fantastic.
Max Payne. How many Max Paynes do they only have 2 Max Paynes?
Yeah.
2, maybe 3.
Damn, that would be interesting to see a new Max Payne.
Yeah.
It would be.
A new Max Payne would be dope. 3 was great. I played the crap out of 3.
Nah.
You played the crap out of what?
Mm-hmm.
You said they played the crap out of what? What
3.
game?
Max Payne 3.
Oh, so they did have a 3.
Yeah, they had a 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was good. It was I think
Squid Tasty said it wasn't good. I ain't never played it.
Well,
I ain't never played it, so I couldn't tell you. Didn't they just come out now? They just came out with New Mafia. Oh, now they should remake. Now I'm surprised what was it, Rocksteady or Rockstar? I think it's Rockstar. What's the fuck? Yeah, Rockstar. I'm surprised they didn't make a remake to San Andreas or Vice City.
Yeah,
they definitely don't. They should consider it, especially San Andreas. The graphics they can do now, definitely San Andreas.
I need to start doing a little bit more. I need to do Twitch more. You playing the game?
Yeah, I'm playing 2K. Dude won't shoot the ball, man. Like that.
Hey, dog, you need to. I'm telling you, you need to stream yourself playing that shit.
Shoot the goddamn ball, bro.
What about?
The ball next to the goal. They'll do like this and fake, and then they pass shit back to you, and you be like, "Man, shoot the fucking ball, man! Like, you doing? Don't pass that damn ball, bro." Right next to the goal, lay that shit up. You like 7 feet tall, my boy. Pass the shit back. I can't I can't take the little 5'9" dude that's on me, dog. I can't take him. This game will drive you, dog.
Actually,
What they saying is
I am playing Final Fantasy 2 for my challenge though. I forgot to take it off the title. I should have been playing it now, but I knew I'll be too into the conversation, y'all, to even be playing that game. So I ain't even turned it on. I got my emulator up and everything. So right now I just got videos up of Mega Man, since we were talking about Mega Man at first.
yeah.
I can pretty much run through 2 with my eyes closed.
For y'all that don't know, that I did do a challenge for Final Fantasy. This is probably my second. This is my second time doing this challenge, ain't it? Yeah, because I did it one time. Yeah, this is my second time trying to play through all the Final Fantasies. You never finished Final Fantasy?
It feels like it's a lot more than 2.
No, it was only twice. Now I've started it multiple times, but this is only my second time actually trying to finish it. Because the first time I finished all of it. But
you started it every year. You was like, yeah, I'm doing it.
I did start that. That's funny too, because I did beat 1 and 2. I'll beat 1 and 2 almost in the beginning of every year. Yes, sir. All the Final Fantasies, good sir. So y'all stay in tune for that.
My God.
All of them. We going through all of them. I already beat 1, and then I'm on 2 now. I'm just trying to remember where I was on fucking 2. While still trying to upload Guilty Gear videos and stuff for y'all.
Man.
But as far as like, you know what game pissed me off to no end that they remade?
What's that?
Fucking Final Fantasy Dissidia.
Yeah.
That game is dope as fuck, but them game modes is dumb as fuck. I hate all them game modes.
Oh my God. I'm very surprised that they haven't done like a instead of doing like a fight type of game, that they haven't done like an actual Final Fantasy with all the Final Fantasy characters.
Ergies?
I'm talking about an actual Final Fantasy, like
with all the characters.
You got all of them in your party, like you got a story, and it's like a real RPG, not a fighting game.
Fuck that. They need a fighting game, but they need to do a developer that do it the right way. But Arc Systems, the people who do Guilty Gear and Dragon Ball Fighters, did a fighting game for Final Fantasy. Oh boy, claps off to that. I will play the fuck out of that game. That'll be a dope ass game.
I think Dark Cloud.
Dude, okay. I gotta admit, I have never beaten either one of those games. Dark Cloud 1 or 2.
Dark Cloud, bro. Dark Cloud was, and you said Grandia earlier, huh? Grandia.
Yeah.
Which one though? Does it need a sequel or does it need a remake?
I think they got the 3.
Yeah, they got the 3.
Grandia is so rated though. Grandia is like 3 and 3, like 3, 4, like all of them just so underrated. Good stories. Like, I don't understand why they let that series die.
I don't know. Because Grandia 3 was dope. The gameplay for 3 was amazing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I love that system they have in that little cancer system. Like my stuff freezing up.
Yeah, Grandia 3 was pretty goddamn amazing. Look at some gameplay of this game. I ain't seen this game in so fucking long. They got Grandia 2 on Steam. I actually have that fucking game.
Yeah, Grandia. They did a remake song.
Oh, you never finished Grandia, JB? Dude, Grandia is the shit, dude.
Oh yeah, bro. Grandia is definitely.
Yeah, Grandia is the shit. He mentioned Wild Arms. Hey, Wild Arms. Yeah, Wild Arms was a good one.
Definitely, Wild Arms.
Wild Arms, because I played. You know what? Okay, I got another confession. I ain't beat none of them motherfuckers. I played 1, 2. I played 1, 2, and 3, 4, and I played, what was the one? XF or something shit like that. XZ or whatever it was.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it was like 6 of them damn games.
Yeah, Wild Arms definitely needs to come. Wild Arms is good.
Yeah, they need to remake those. They need to, because those games. I don't know how well those games age, but I that'd be a good series to actually play through on YouTube. Because I actually own some of those games. They ain't beat not one of them motherfuckers. I actually own some of them. I ain't beat not damn one. Wild Arms 2. I heard Wild Arms 2 and 3 were the best ones.
Hey man, you got people in the chat, man. Tell them to hit some subscribes, man. No.
Yeah, I was thinking, man, we probably need to go to YouTube and
I ain't got no
that way we
subscribe
get the
button
chat.
on here. You know, it's just follow. You just follow me on here. You know, you gotta wait till you get Twitch affiliate for you to subscribe or whatever.
Oh,
These are things people. These people might be already subscribed to you, TC. These are people that's in the group most likely. At least it looked like. Love Wild Arms 2. Yes, they did. Yeah. Wild Arms 2 and 3. Oh, that
the gaming channel, Top Cat 83.
you heard that?
Yeah.
Top Cat, and then Adrian, you got your YouTube channel?
Not for content. Most of it is for my other stuff I got going on.
Yeah, if y'all are in my group, the organization group, if TC he can post his link in there, and then y'all can go subscribe and follow. Yeah, and I posted a link to my Twitch on there. Did I post my Twitch in the group? Let me see if I posted. I don't know if I did. I think these people just jumped in.
Man, Wild Arms, man. I couldn't even. It didn't even come up in my mind. Wild Arms is good. Legend of the Guy. Remember that?
Legend of
that shit needs a sequel. Now that's a motherfucking game that needs a sequel. Legend of Legaia needs a fucking sequel.
Oh.
Part 2. I played the entire shit out of that game. Boy, I'm serious. Legend of the Guy is dope.
Oh dang, this dude just found he found me just searching. Dang, so this is a new guy, man. Hold on, let me link him to our group.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn. So I mean, I had to get on Twitch more and start streaming my Final Fantasy shit more, man.
Yeah. Stream the chats and stuff, man. Definitely.
Yeah. I need to start streaming my because I'm actually doing that challenge now. It's just I actually gotta find the time to actually just sit down and play, because I've been doing a lot of YouTube stuff. But let me give them a link. I'm gonna give them a link to our Facebook page.
I just finished up Miles, and I think I'm gonna do the Call of Duty Cold War campaign next, and then I might go ahead and do that Trails of Cold Steel 4 on there on my channel after that.
There you go, J Biggs. That is the link to our group. We also support other Twitch streamers and everything. So if y'all want to jump in there, we'll also follow you guys and check out y'all's content too, and see what you guys got going on as well.
If y'all find this on my YouTube, Top Cat 83, you'll see a little thing like my background, Top Cat Gaming. Just shoot me your link. I'll come check your content out as well. Now, that's what I've been doing lately. I've been just looking at different people YouTube.
Yes, sir. We got you, sir. Just join that group and we got you. Check out everybody's stuff. But another classic, you got what's the name of it? Suikoden? Yeah, Suikoden. But that shit had like 6 games.
I forgot about Suikoden.
Yeah, it did have a minute.
That game had like 6 games though, bro.
5? I thought it had like 5.
Oh, did it have? It might have been 5.
I think the last one you had to do with the staff, the little orange staff and everything. After that, it fell off, man. Those games were gold, man. Suikoden was so fun to play. Suikoden, got Legend of Legaia, some classics, man. Big time. I want to see what this new Trails, not Trails, but new Tales game is gonna be like. Tales of Arise or whatever it's called. Can't wait to see what that's gonna be all about.
Yeah. Everybody want to see some Final Fantasy action, so next time I stream, I'll be playing that shit. when I get a chance.
Complete the challenge this time, but
Oh no, I'm gonna complete it this time, depending on how life shit go. You know how life is.
what about being five? Like, no, I don't want to do this shit no more.
Right. And be like that sometimes.
They do, man. And
Okay.
then there's a lot of games, and then new games come out, and then you be want to play new games and shit too. I think everybody leaving though, y'all. They said they good to meet y'all. Have a good Christmas to you too.
Appreciate y'all
I'll
for
have a
stopping
good one.
by, man.
All right.
But yeah, that's the cool thing about streaming is getting like other people involved.
Did action, we did RPG, fighting. I'm trying to think.
Adventure.
What other game what other genre?
Adventures. Yes, can't
Platform.
really go sports. Racing.
Need to remake that Tomba. Y'all laughing, but that game was fire.
Oh, it was fun. The game, it was a lot of fun to play.
That game was fire.
Not about that game.
Turok. Redo Turok.
Turk, yeah, Turk.
That would be a cool game to wait, they are. Aren't
Yeah,
they?
I heard they were doing that.
No, that wasn't Turk. It was something else.
I thought it was Turok. Or not that what's that not Siphon Filter.
Primal Rage.
Well, you used to play that game, Taquaria. Not Siphon Filter, but the other one. With the guy with the he had the night vision goggles on.
That's not Siphon Filter.
Yeah,
That's Siphon Filter?
No,
Splinter Cell. Splinter Cell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Splinter Cell.
Man, I just like playing Siphon Filter so I can shot them dudes with that taser.
Dude, I like all them games. All of them, like,
you sold me that game. You was just like, man, I can't do these stealth missions, and I think you sold me that game.
You know, I got stuck on the one where
he was in the catacombs,
but he kept killing the hostage when I was shooting him, and I was like, how is he getting a shot off on the hostage and I shoot him in the head?
Yeah.
And I was getting pissed off. I was like, there's no possible way you get shot in your head and you still pull the trigger on something. I'm like, how is he still killing this lady? But I found out later on you had to shoot him in his hand.
Yeah, you got to shoot the hand.
I was like, man, what kind of crap is that? Did you ever play any of the other Splinter Cells after man, hey, that is one called Blacklist. Great. Fantastic.
Blacklist that came on 360? That one was good.
Yeah. Blacklist and
you know what made Splinter Cell was play Splinter Cell had really good combat. That game had really, really good combat.
It got a lot better later. Like they did a lot of different things. I'm very.
Is that game on PC? Because I want to play something like that. I want to be Jason Bourne, like something like a Jason Bourne type game.
Right.
I do think it's on PC. I think it is.
I want another not Ace Con, Armored Core, man. Like I said, I ain't had a good robot game in a minute.
I remember you said that earlier about the robot games. Armored Core.
Zone of the End.
Armored Core.
And Mech Warrior or something like that.
Chris was saying a new Xeno game.
Well, or a fucking new Zone of the Enders.
Yeah.
Oh man, Zone of the Enders, wow.
A fucking Konami still got the rights to that shit. And have Kojima making shit about mailmen.
Don't sell the properties, bro. Just go on here and just.
You ain't lying. Because I swear I get another mailman game. Man. I did not like, I just could not get into, what's the name of that shit? What the mailman? Death Stranding. I just could not get into that game.
No. Yeah.
Not a mailman, he was delivery man. I couldn't do it, man.
I some stuff I saw. I think if you get past all of the parts with him walking, like there's a decent story there. But graphically, it's pretty great graphically.
Oh, I ain't never think that Kojima can't do shit graphically, but that shit just a little boring, man. It's like a lot of walking.
Yeah, there's a lot of walking in it. I watched the playthrough online, and I didn't get a chance to finish the whole full thing, but it's just the walking parts. If you get past the walking stuff, and there's actually a pretty decent story there,
Oh, bro, that would be a good game to play as Zone the Enders for stream. That would be a good. I'm gonna do that. I ain't played that game in so long, and it's on PC now too. Fuck yeah, I'm doing that.
They don't care.
All
Game
right, y'all.
sounds
I'm gonna have to jump off for a quick hot second.
all right.
So this is one for about an hour.
Yeah, because I gotta go and fool with this. Yeah, you know what I gotta do.
Yep.
All right, peace
All right,
out.
this the end of it.
I'm let's see.
I'll stop the. Oh, okay. You still want to go?
Appreciate I just talking to the people. Appreciate everybody joining us. Sorry we got the rambling, but it's kind of what happened when we started talking about games. But everybody for coming by, checking it out. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe. We're gonna be trying to rock out the content. Check out my boy channel. It's Azure, right? Is it Azure Dragon?
Yep, Azure Dragon. Shit. Yeah, Azure Dragon 1222.
1222.
I think it's just 12. I think it's 1222 or just I don't know. It's Azure Dragon. Because I linked them. I got a link on there for your page is just Azure Dragon. If you want to just drop a link and then when you can drop a link to my page under your video.
Okay.
When you post it. Yeah, when you post it.
But definitely make sure you hit the like, subscribe, come check us out. We're gonna try to do these like once on the weekends, just chill about games. I think next time we're gonna probably talk more about like an individual game. Thought about either Mass Effect or Kingdom Hearts. We'll pick one, and just leave some comments. I reply to all feedback. So check us out. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll catch you online, Chris, if you're gonna be up. You finna go to
No, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep now. I gotta get it.
All right, man. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, man.
All right, bro.
All right, everybody, bye.